We're at the Coring, and we were here yesterday just scouting some stuff. We fell in love with it, and now we're back here at sunrise. Woke up at 4 a.m. to get here. It's like a playground for photographers. For me, being in the wilderness brings a sense of calm that I can't quite find anywhere else.
Held in the echoes, secrets that we know, doors that open for us in a moment.
It's a place where life's frenetic pace loses its grasp on my thoughts and become no more than simple distractions that fall to the wayside. And then I'm just simply there, present.
We catch our breath in the middle of it all.
It's where I can allow myself a freedom, a time without inhibition, to reflect, replenish, heal, to create. It's a world where beauty is boundless and never fails to leave me awestruck.
Like a fever, burning up, yeah, we're on fire. True believer, we're walking on the wire. I can see it on the horizon, all our hopes. We can feel it, chasing the light is all we know.
I'm Lizzy Gadd, and I'm a photographer.
Chasing the light is all we know.
When I think of Scotland, I think of the Highlands. The rugged mountains under wide dramatic skies. Beautifully barren, yet so full of story, both past and potential. It's places like this that draw me in and where I can lose myself to my imagination while wandering through these wild, raw, wondrous landscapes. We're here on the Isle of Skye. I've always wanted to explore this place and photograph lots of these majestic locations. I love the mountains, the moss, the trees. It can be vast and majestic, or just these little intimate spots in the forest and the bluebells, the lambs running around. All of it speaks to me. I love it. I guess I'd call myself a self-portrait landscape photographer. I'm setting up to go sit beside that tree. Camera is low so I can get this foreground grass. I think it'll be pretty cool. I hope. Simply put, I hike out into nature, set up my camera, and I take selfies. But with an artistic spin, an ethereal twist. Literally sitting in sheep shit, but gotta do what you gotta do. Since I was a kid, I've always loved being creative. I was into drawing and painting, and when I started taking photos when I was about 12, I naturally gravitated towards the things I loved most. My first love of Mother Nature, landscapes. About 10 years ago, I took on a year-long self-portrait project. Towards the end of that project, I started using nature as a backdrop. I started venturing out further and further into the mountains to take these self-portraits. And in doing so, something clicked. As much as I love the purity of landscape photos, my imagination really starts to soar when I add that human element. This was more than just a project, I realized. This is something that I needed to continue doing. When I'm out venturing, exploring, the landscapes and various environments I encounter differ drastically from a small, intimate feel to grand, sweeping vistas. Much of that just comes from spending the time and exploring, immersing myself. My primary goal is to be among the trees, the trails, the mountains, and appreciate my surroundings through my own eyes rather than a camera lens. But I still almost always go into nature prepared Today, packing the typical red dress, gold dress just in case. Also got green dress. We'll see what we can do. I think I'm gonna shoot at this cliff here, just scouting out the best spot to shoot from. I'm thinking I'm gonna try a longer lens and crop it in on that cliff so there's just mountain in the background and no sky. I'll try some of each, sky too, see what works. I certainly find a sense of freedom in the solitude of self-portraiture. I'm most often alone when shooting these photos, and I find it to be a therapeutic sort of experience, where I can channel my emotions and my mood into my work. Then, once I'm in front of the camera, I tend to forget about everything else. It could be snowing, or freezing winds, or hailing, but I sort of just tune out the discomfort and I accept and embrace it all. If anything, it makes me feel more alive. And in a way, that's what photography allows me to do, feel more alive. It allows me to really live wholeheartedly. It's opened me up to new ideas and new perspectives. It feels special, almost sacred, to notice the things I would have otherwise missed, the wilderness, the world, and myself. I'm Lizzy Gadd, and I'm a photographer.